Now to Wajir County, a section of residents in Wajir County say cash assistance for food relief drive that was launched in aid of Kenyans affected by drought in the region was just a drop in the ocean. They say the area has experienced prolonged dry spell, affecting 90% of residents and vulnerable families in the villages. They now are calling on the government and development partners to increase emergency to mitigate the effects of drought. Wajir County is one of the hardest hit by drought in the country, with as much as 90% of its residents said to be food insecure. Most affected are children, the elderly, and persons living with disabilities who are in dire need of food and water.
You can see some mothers who have not cooked for 3 days. I saw a mother who had 4 children and they have not cooked for the last 5 days, starving. They're sleeping on their tummy. You cannot only take water as a meal.
The other people who live in towns are maybe the people who you can say have not been affected. The others, 99% have really been affected. So we urge all stakeholders to come in, support these processes, support the people, and also relieve this situation.
Several children are now malnourished. The sorry situation has prompted a section of political leaders in Wajir County to launch a relief food drive in a bid to mitigate the residents against the devastating impacts of drought.
Requesting the international community, the national communities, the counties, and even the business communities to think of the poor, to look at food relocation, relief food for the communities who are really starving, who lost their livelihood, which is their livestock in the area.
In a 3-day exercise in Johar, Arab Kraso and Wagberi areas in Wajir East constituency, over 2,000 families benefited from donations of food items such as sugar, cooking oil and rice, as well as water. Speaking after distributing over 100 tons of relief food to residents, Wajir County gubernatorial hopeful Hassan Walie and Al-Imdad Foundation leader Abdul Rahman Skador said the move was aimed at supporting vulnerable families and special groups in drought-stricken areas.
So come up with a long-lasting measures to alleviate this kind of situations. Early warning system is a very important system so that people can be able to be forewarned about the problems of droughts and they can adopt alternative means of livelihood.
We came actually to realize, and we found out that Wajir has been neglected in terms of humanitarian services. Although some NGOs from Nairobi also tried to come in and intervene, but it wasn't that enough. So from that scenario, we decided that we should also chip in and we should come in.
However, a section of beneficiaries say that the drought situation is dire and hence more aid is needed.
And the people living with the disability, we are asking the county government, the national government, please to come for the aid of people of Wajir for the sake of drought.